Welcome back to Tailosive Tech, everybody. It's your Apple Sheep here. This was not a video I was expecting to make around the Christmas season, but because my girlfriend was interested in purchasing an Apple Watch, I gave her a really great deal on my cellular one right here, and I thought that would be the perfect opportunity to upgrade myself to the stainless steel model because of the sapphire glass, as well as the fact that it would match my iPhone X very perfectly. So, without further ado, let's take a look at this thing. I've really only seen them in Apple stores. Get the plastic off here. We actually just went to the Roseville Apple store this evening. Also, Merry Christmas Eve, by the way. Hope you guys are excited for Christmas Day. Let's see, we got the plastic wrapped around it like that. Because this is a bit more pricey, I didn't have the money for the stainless steel Milanese loop that came in like space black and everything, because that definitely drives up the price a lot higher, but that's fine. I actually haven't had a regular sport band in a while, so let's take a look at this thing. Wow, stored just the same way as my old one, but I believe you get a few extra goodies with this purchase as well. These are packaged a little bit differently, so this is what it looks like. With the plastic on, it doesn't look that much different, but wait until we get it off. We got this little cuffling here that it rests around. Oh my goodness, that has got actually some noticeable weight to it, but it's really cool to see that stainless steel wrap all the way around. That is the stainless steel with sapphire glass Apple Watch, which costs a bit more, but definitely is not going to be collecting as many scratches as a typical Ion X glass. And of course, it retains its cellular look, and I am just now noticing that the red dot, you know what, I might as well take off my old one, looks slightly different on this one. Maybe it's slightly more glossy, maybe it's just because it's brand new, I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to try this one out. But I can just say, from first impressions, it feels noticeably heavier, but that I'm okay with that because it definitely looks a lot more premium with that shimmering design. It kind of matches a jet black iPhone 7 Plus really well, but the primary reason I was interested in this space black color, which is kind of an exclusive color, I don't believe there's a space black on iPads or phones or anything, is it matches that iPhone X so much better now that they're the same material. They have that same gloss, which is really, really neat. And yeah, I actually don't know anyone who has this type of Apple Watch. Everyone I know just has the typical aluminum build one, which is still a great purchase, but I'm definitely excited to make the enhancement here. Now, with this purchase, I believe you do get a few more goodies in the box, so let's look inside. This is just a very heavy-duty piece of plastic, okay. Designed by Apple in California. One thing I appreciate about the Apple Watches that we've seen leave on the iPhone lineup is now when you unbox them, you're not greeted with the iPhone, first off, which I actually don't prefer. I wish that as soon as you take the lid off of the iPhone box, you would see the iPhone. I would think that makes the most sense. So let's get both of the Apple Watches. The product red band one is my old one that you guys have seen me wear for so many months, right next to the stainless steel one. So underneath, designed by Apple in California, we get a metal Apple Watch charger. So some people didn't know this, but when you purchase a stainless steel version of the Apple Watch, the charger is actually made of a more, wow, look at that, very interesting material that kind of glistens. I believe it's a stainless steel charger, maybe it's not, but it looks a lot cooler than just the typical plastic one with that metal there, and it's got this kind of sheet, very reflective look to it, which I like actually. That's really neat, and I believe that's the one added bonus, yeah, because you just get the regular 5-watt charge brick with it. I have so many of these, but I always find uses for them with all these new cables and Qi chargers going up all over the home and at the office. And I'm curious, did they still give it a 3-foot charger with the stainless steel one as well? Yep. See, originally when you got the Series 0, that's what I call it, like the original Apple Watch, they included like these 6-foot long chargers, and they were actually kind of annoying because you had to hide them somewhere. So I'm really glad that with the Series 2 and 3, they reduced it down to 3 feet. It's much more manageable. It's not like an iPhone. Like, you don't wear your watch while it's charging. At least I don't. Maybe some people out there do. But anyway, it's probably a good time because I just realized there's very few times you pair an Apple Watch with your iPhone. Let me have my iPhone X right here. I'm gonna start the boot up sequence, and we'll see that little W2/1 chip pop up on iOS 11. Powering it up here, see our Apple logo. But man, yeah, I am digging that look. I love the fact that the glass kind of just molds into the stainless steel seamlessly. I mean, you can see the seam, but it's just kind of the same reflectiveness all the way around, which I appreciate. Definitely can tell that Apple kind of wants people to buy this. They make the aluminum one, which still looks and works great, but it is a lot cheaper, and the probably main focus of that one is getting the price lower, where this is what they actually want people to have, the sapphire glass and the stainless steel build. Use your iPhone to set up this Apple Watch. Continue. Very seamless. I love that. Wow, that definitely shines up when held in the right light. That's really, really cool. I love the way that looks. But yeah, I'm digging the way this feels. I definitely prefer the way this one looks. It stands out a lot more than the old one does. But yeah, I can definitely tell the weight difference. I know that it's not really something you pay pay attention to just because it's a watch and it's just on your wrist. You're not really lifting it. But I can kind of tell when I lift it up to check the time that it has more weight than the old one. I know this is not a video you were probably expecting today, and it's not really what I'm expecting. I know. There's probably a ton of comments already that are like, Drew, you got an Apple Watch in September and now you're getting one in December. What kind of refresh is this? I know it's a bit awkward and I usually don't do upgrades like this, but because I wanted to provide a good deal for my girlfriend and it'll be fun for us to share activity again, I'm looking forward to selling her that, and I'm looking forward to having a much more durable and much more clean design that matches my iPhone 10 way better than the classic space gray. Now we have space black, which is a totally different thing. You're in like a different club of Apple Watch. But overall, first impressions, as you may have assumed, really like the design, really prefer the way the glass and the stainless steel complement each other. A tad more heavier, but not something I would complain about. I'm sure I'll get used to it very quickly. And overall, yeah, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I'm excited for you. Hope some of you get and give some really great presents. But because you expect daily content from me, even me will not be taking the day off on Christmas Day. So you can still expect a video tomorrow. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Sorry. This is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.